Mama, oh mama. Today is 16. I didn't even look the market day today. I didn't check the market day. Somebody help me for the market day. Today is 16th of September 2022. The word, my glasses. Truth is no longer needed because lies have now been the norm of our people. Honesty or a man of integrity basically is worthless in these days. I went to a shop the other day and I wanted to send an envelope to somebody, a package. The woman made a mistake. Instead of charging me €5 something, she charged me €2.25. And I went back and I went home and I said, this woman's supposed to charge me €5, but she charged me €2. I came back and I stood in the line again. She looked at me. I came with the envelope. I said, Ma'am, you're supposed to charge me €5 to send this envelope, but you charge me €2.50. I want to really know why. She said, oh, thank you. She changed it and charged me €5. A woman that was at my back said, honest people don't get rich. A white woman at my back said, honest people don't get rich. That's what she told me. I looked at her. Everybody smiled, laughed. It's all white people there, okay? Germans. Everybody just smiled. He said, look at the politicians. They make a lot of money. He said, honest people don't get rich. Everybody laughed. But I know why I went back. Because it is a special letter that was supposed to have insurance. And it's supposed to be €5. And I have money inside the envelope. And I didn't want that money to get lost. So I would have said, this woman has given me that for €2.50. But I don't know what she registered. I told her exactly what I wanted. I don't know what she typed in, the key she typed in, or she made a mistake or whatever. I would have said, the €2.50 is good. But what about if somebody opens the envelope and I lose the money that is inside? And when I come back, they will say, oh no, you paid €2.50, you have no insurance. But on the other hand, when she gave me the same receipt again, it is the same kind of receipt. That means she charged me less. And the lady said, she shook her head and said, why do you come back? Honest people don't get rich. And that's the truth. I listened for 2 minutes, not more than 2 minutes, a woman speaking. And she said, she does all this spiritual stuff. She said, our olden days, native doctors, that somebody said they don't charge money, that they do things free. And she said, that is stupid. That's why they are poor. And that's why the children of those that they did things for get rich and their children are poor. And this woman said, in this time, we charge money because we want our own children to also be rich, be richer than those that we are doing things for. And as I listened to all those things, tears rolled my cheek. Tears rolled my cheek. I have nothing to say. I was in England with Kanonta when the coup 2016 and 17 began. And I attended meetings in IPOB headquarters, and I was with Uchemefo. I was with other people that were supporting him. And I saw all the things that happened then. And there were mighty people trying to overthrow Mazen and the Kano, trying to take over. Mighty, good, powerful people, mighty people. This time, there was no mighty people from inside trying to overthrow. But there are one thing that are different, that the one that is in charge, Uchemefo, was with Mazen and the Kano. Uchemefo was with Mazen and the Kano. Uchemefo sends message all the time, sometimes through one of the lawyer, sometimes through Kanonta. Sometimes he sent it directly. And there were always back and forward understanding. Uchemefo's reign at that time was so perfect. Even though they literally, physically wanted to hijack Radio Biafra, Uchemefo was still on top. I'm not going to narrate all that transpired, because if I start talking about it, somebody's going to twist my word. So I better be careful. This time, people from outside trying to Nulele Maminelu, and now they are no longer a threat. But the threat is coming from inside, from Chika Edoziem. Chika Edoziem has hired cleanup crew and search and destroy crew and search and destroy team. Cleanup crew and search and destroy team. You see them every time now that are talk show program hosting this person, this is cleanup crew. And he has also search and destroy team. Destroy the integrity of Mazen and the Kano, tarnish the image of his siblings, degrade them, mock them, call them homosexuals, call them lesbians, call them Denatamwa, call the Palace Sodom and Gomorrah, all those things, and all of them kept silent. They didn't say nothing. During 2016-17, Uchemefo never brought in non-entity to be giving him advice on what to do. Uchemefo only speaks to Mazen and the Kano, and they set up agenda and plan, and everything worked perfectly. Uchemefo was in close contact with Madam Finance, everything, any money they needed for everything, for anything. There was no problem. Everything worked out perfectly. Uchemefo was a saint. Uchemefo didn't try to overthrow. Uchemefo didn't try to add title to his title. Now, Chika Edoziem, you have to understand that all this akwakaratingom, recharge card, all this recharge card fools, they try to change narrative. You see, that's why I am not insulting any religion. That's why you see they ask you, they want you to read all those things every day, recite all those things every day. Why? Because they are messing with your mind. That's why they ask you to read this, do this every day, read this every day, read this. This word shall not depart from your mouth. This word shall not depart from your mind. This word shall not. They are programming your brain, programming your mind, making you to believe what they are saying that is truth. At the end of the day, it's not. You hear all this akwakaratingom. They said the highest office in this struggle is the office of Chika Edoziem. No. The highest office in IPOB is the office of Onyendu or office of director. Okay? And the second office is office of deputy director. And the third office is the office of head of DOS. That is it. This is the way it is. But all this akwakaratingom try to change the narrative. Nobody talked about this during the last time Mazen Nnamdi Kanu was in prison. Nobody. That was not an issue. DOS members were there. They were underground. Nobody had their voice. Nobody had them. Uchemefo was only taking orders or working hand to hand, exchanging ideas with Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. And all the people that tried to insult the king and his wife, all of them failed because Uchemefo was on the side of the parents of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. That is history. Today, Chika Edoziem hired akwakaratingom 2 years ago, or let me say 2 years ago. Ikenga was a traitor in IPOB. I literally brought him back. During the rendition, 1 month of the rendition, Ikenga doesn't communicate, doesn't deal with all this so-called media warrior because they were seeing him as a threat, as an enemy, because he insulted Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. That's why Darlington didn't include him when they were sharing the money, because he was outside IPOB. That's why he was just doing his own things. That is history. Those things happen. And now, somebody insulted Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. Is now the one shaping up policy for Chika Edoziem. And with somebody that was removed in his position, Amanachamihi Wajedekete Kurumbene Azubike, are now the people grooming, setting policy, making programs, setting agenda, asking question, what is the way forward now? Recharge card media warrior akwakaratingom is now asking what is the way forward, that the one now shaping the way forward for IPOB, no longer Mazen Nnamdi Kanu supreme leader. It's now akwakaratingom, recharge card media warrior. Look at this Kene that literally gave information of IPOB to the other side. He was the one that started this coup. He was the one that started insulting Madam Nene. He was the one that started insulting Mazen Nandekano's sibling. He was the one that literally mentioned 9 principal officers of IPOB and called them thieves and criminal. Now, he's back again. Talking. Believe me, tell me, I'm telling the truth. I'm swearing, I'm doing this. Because the wicked one placed a curse on him. Yeah, but to fortify himself. You can fortify yourself. You can fortify yourself as you like. You cannot fortify yourself from Chukwukika Abiyama. If you like, nwee odeshi, nwee mmụọ egbu, agbara egbu, ihe ga-egbu gị ga-akwụkwa mmụọ. When the judgment, when the voice of the wicked one will be heard by the gods get with a hammer n'onwe ha kụọ gị n'isi. Akwa ele ihe a na-akpọ ịkọ nsọ. Akwa ịkọ nsọ nwụrụ anwụ. Akwa nwere odeshi, nwee disappear, nwee eke, but mgbe o setere ọnwụrụ. Ihe nidiri wee kwụ m aka gị ọtọ. Ọwụghị odeshi. I'm not diminishing odeshi. Odeshi dị mma. I'm not diminishing mmadụ fortify your way. I'm not doing that. But I said, plus all those things, you need to be a man of integrity. Yeah, yes, I would yes. You are no, I would yes, I would no. So that after I argue, even the gods themselves that gives you those abilities, be after I argue, that you are a man or a woman of integrity. They can protect you more. It is shameful for Chika Edoziem to allow recharge card media warrior akwakaratingom to be the ones shaping policy, who to sack and who not to sack, when to remove Neneanya and when not to remove Neneanya. It is a shame. It is shameful because Chika Edoziem removed a national coordinator in Ireland because he quarreled with Ikenga. Chika Edoziem removed him. It shows that Ikenga and Donald Azubike is the one running this DOS, not Chika Edoziem. It is shameful. It is shameful that Chika Edoziem has reduced IPOB to this level. It is shameful. It is shameful. And anybody that speaks to Mazen Nandekano, tell him if he wants to come out of the prison, he knows what to do to come out. I think Mazen Nandekano is the one holding himself in the prison. It's not the gods. Mazen Nandekano is the one holding himself in the prison. Because if he does the right thing, he will come out of the prison. The last court case, there was something that is called ex parte application. Ojofo did not file ex parte application. Why? He didn't want Mazen Nandekano to come to the court. Because there is a lot of issue going on. When Mazen Nandekano comes out, Mazen Nandekano will speak to some people. He didn't want Mazen Nandekano to make contact. That's why he didn't file ex parte application. Now, a lawyer, you are going to court. What was the first thing that would be in your mind? My client that is in detention will appear, will come to the court. So he will do everything necessary so that your client will come, isn't it? No. He didn't file it because he doesn't want Mazen Nandekano to come out. He only wants to go and see Mazen Nandekano in dungeon, one-on-one. He didn't want Mazen Nandekano to come out and deal with some issues. That's why he didn't file ex parte application. Oh, maybe he doesn't understand what is ex parte application because he doesn't know what is in the filing. So Mazen Nnamdi Kanu is the one holding himself because he allowed people to handle his case that are not supposed to handle it. I'm saying it. Today is 16th of September 2022. The working one, I am saying it. Mazen Nnamdi Kanu would have been out of that place long time ago because each time something is ripe, a certain thing is needed to be said for a judge to use that opportunity and say something or do something. That thing is denied. And the Yarike wurene, basically, it wurene akwa oji keshin onye obula anya, keshin onye obula nti. I am not saying anything. If you love Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, were oji if you have. Were oji if you have. If you don't have, you want akwa. Onye obula nwere akwa ọkụkọ anywhere. It doesn't matter where you are. Ji ekwu okwu. Si, onye ọbụla na-ekeshi Mazen Nnamdi Kanu anya. First of all, si na ị chọrọ ka ekeghe ya anya. Ị chọrọ ka ewepụ ya ihe ha ji fashion ya ntị so that he can see ihe ọbụla mere ya na ya feel comfortable nga ọ nọ. Si ya na ị chọrọ ka ewepụ ya ka ọ hụ nga ọ nọ. See, why am I still here? By that time, he will do the right thing. He will take the right people and put them in the front of the judge, and they will make the right case. Mazen Nnamdi Kanu will be released. I'm not accusing anybody. Inwe ọsọ ọjị, were ya ejikwu okwu. Inwe ọjị, were ya ejikwu okwu. Inwe akwa ọkụkọ, were ya ejikwu okwu. Ka anya Mazen Nnamdi Kanu meghee maka ekeshiri ya anya. Ka ntị ya meghee maka afashiri ya ntị. Ka feelings ye ka ọ bịaghachi back to normality. Maka emere ya, ye feel ye calm nga ọ nọ. I'm not saying anything. Okay? So make that prayer for Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. I know what I'm saying. I know what I'm saying. Joma ajụjụ azụ na-esi m oru. And I made it clear second week of the rendition that I'm not going to take credit alone in this second imprisonment. So I'm saying it so that all of us will take credit. And if everybody does it, you don't need to call foreign God. If you want to call a foreign God, don't do it. Just don't do it because it's not going to work. Okay? So, God of Israel, just don't waste your time. It's not going to work. In your village, you want more. Those things are real more than Hende Edrenen Nakuko. Hende Nakuko, and wake real. There's no one that exists that has energy. So, you were in there, Kuoku, say her, Jay Ebemazen and the canon. Top ya ihe jiene, top ya ogu, top ya ihe niile, top ya God free to see na ya no n'aka ndị iro, and to see na somebody jie n'ala in that place. Ala Igbo na-agba hara. It is shameful that Chika Edoziem allowed recharge card akwakaratingom to search for a policy. And one idiot in South Africa, they pose as a new a new director of IPOB. You see, if you watch when I used to make a program, now I don't invite people to my program anymore. I don't do that. I stopped doing that. I don't invite anybody to my program anymore. Only the working ones speak, and that's it. You remember when I used to make a program? I would make the window to be big so that everybody would be there. We see everybody. He would just make his own big, make everybody small, 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 small. Pridefulness. You can see the pride in him. 2 years ago, this person was nobody in IPOB because of insulting Mazen and the Khan. Today, Chika Edoziem has elevated him as second in command of DOS. Ikenga is literally second in command of DOS. That he will have a quarrel with somebody, a principal officer of IPOB, national coordinator. They have, even Ikenga insulted the national coordinator of Scotland. The next week, Chika Edoziem removed him. Did you see? This is gross incompetent. Yeah, we slap on the face of this organization. Ikenga that has insulted Mazen Nandekano. You see Mazen Nandekano's lawyer attending to talk to that idiot. That means, are you telling me that Ojiofor never heard that Ikenga said Mazen Nandekano is in act of fornication, or Mazen Nandekano's home is Sodom and Gomorrah, or Kanonta is no longer the son of His Majesty, or my wife, Divine Mother, is not the daughter of His Majesty? Are you telling me that Ojiofor didn't hear it? Yeah, he's on Facebook all the time. Even as I'm talking, he's listening. So he went and showed himself. Yeah, we did that application that you don't know what is written in the application. Application, you don't know that you have to file ex-parte application for your client to come to court, because you didn't want your client to come to court. And if you don't know the meaning, you would have asked other lawyers. And finally, this case has come to rendition, which he did not want to talk about since 1 year. Mazen Nandekano would have gone home long time ago. I'm not going to say anything. If Mazen Nandekano want to be there to the next 10 years, let him stay. But if you want to come out, he knows what to do. Get somebody that can get him out, that knows what the case is all about. When he also add, Mazen Nandekano chipụta na court, he knows what to do. Ya chọghị ịpụta, ya nọ nga ahụ. Because ihe niile na ya n'aka. Chika Edoziem, continue. But one day, mark my word, you will remember that I have spoken. Uchemefo will be a holy man to compare to you. Continue doing all these things you are doing to Mazen Nandekano. Now, we are the one running this show. Mazen Nandekano only give us suggestion. Chineke Pokwago gives you suggestion. During the time of Uchemefo, did anybody heard that there is something going on between Mazen Nandekano and Uchemefo? Uchemefo does something because he has already had a briefing, or maybe, a conversation, an agreement, what the strategy would be. But now you allow enemies of Mazen Nandekano to run the show. EU South Africa and Amalachami Wajire and the panelists of incompetent journalists to shaping the agenda of a noble freedom fighting, or the griffraffs wouldn't then say the agenda for IPOB. And then now bank it. If Mazen Nandekano wants to come out, He knows what to do. Get a lawyer that mind you na court. Have you asked anybody that is in the courtroom to tell you what the judge said? What the lawyer said? Have you? No. Have you asked why this 13th court appearance? Did you ask how does it happen? No. You don't just sit at home. Court appearance. Somebody did the job. Work, did the job. And then you know, oh, okay, there is a court time. Oh, Muchineke, because of your prayers. We have a sudden no. Somebody worked on it for weeks. The application, you don't know. You don't know about the application. You don't know what is inside the application. You just came and waste the time of everybody. Instead of you to get people that knows what is inside the application to speak. Get bench here. Georgia, Biala, Mazin and the Canon on a jail. Or this idiot in his heart. Everybody, a commission. Yarika, a remove to get Hanine. Because on your bala, Oko more on Alana on behalf of Mazen and the Kano. Our popular on your chan. On your chan has no power. I'm telling you the truth, and that is it. On your chan, and when he can. Oko more on Alana gị. Ewuru nwanyị, gbọọ mmụọ n'ala nna gị. Ewuru nwoke, gbọọ mmụọ nọ n'ala nna gị. N'ihe gbasara Maazị Nnamdi Kanu na onye ọbụla ji ya n'ọrụ. Si ka anya ya emeghe, si ka ntị ya meghe, si ka o nwee normality ka ọ mata nga ọ nọ. Anya ya emeghe, ntị ya meghe, enwe normality, then he will take action. Chineke gozie nnụ. Eji m ohere a na-ekele Madam Nene anya. And I say, Chineke, I don't know today's date. Today's way take or walk or worry. Nobody's telling me. But it's okay. Mazin. Nene anya. As I was in the prophetic yesterday, I was meditating. And I got that vision of the comparison of Madam Nene anya. Nene anya is Margaret Thatcher of Biafra. A strong woman, Margaret Thatcher. You know, Margaret Thatcher was the Prime Minister of Britain that brought all this boom, all those things. Margaret Thatcher. Nene anya is Margaret Thatcher of IPOB. Nene anya kajara kaja. Chineke. Can somebody tell me today? Today, what is today? Is it a kenk or wood? Everybody know here, nobody knows what today is. Don't want to go into computer now. I don't see anything here. Okay. Ahịa na-anọ nke ala Igbo nọ n'ụlọ. Nne anya have suffered so much since Tawafo Chineke gozie gị. Oh, hey, nwanne m nwoke from I think Scandinavia. Chineke gozie gị. Chineke gozie gị. Long time ka ị na-ekwu na these people get disappoint Maazị Nnamdi Kanu. Yes, and that is truth. Chineke Tawafo fọtara Maazị Nnamdi Kanu ụmụ nwanyị kajara akaja ka nne ya anya. Ọsọ jimele ebe nọ. Nne ya anya kajara akaja. Nene does not kiss the behind of the enemies of the Supreme Commander. Rather, she puts them in their place. And she tells them, not disrespecting them, she tells them, do not. She tells them, I am loyal to Onyendu and Onyendu alone. And I'm doing the instruction of Onyendu. Chineke. Nene anya kajara kaja. Nene anya kajara kaja. Chai Chineke. Ala Igbo na-agba aghara aghara. Naanị otu nwaanyị ka Maazị Nnamdi Kanu nwere. Nne ya anya kajara akaja. Chineke kpọtara Maazị Nnamdi Kanu ụmụ nwaanyị kajara akaja ka nne ya anya. Ala Igbo na-agba aghara aghara. Ala Igbo na-agba aghara aghara. Chineke chekwa nne ya anya. Ewu na-ekpu okpu isi ya nọ ebe a. Ọ bụ ihe niile ọgba aghara this boy butere na IPOB, ndị mmadụ ka na-ege ntị. Ewu South Africa kparịrị Maazị Nnamdi Kanu, ndị mmadụ ọ bụ na ọ kparịrị the parents of Maazị Nnamdi Kanu si Chineke kpọkwa mma Maazị Nnamdi Kanu ọkụ. Ewu ndị ọdịshi idiot ka na-ege ntị, ka na-eme program with that ewu. Anybody that is associating themselves with Ikenga, love what Ikenga is saying. Chineke nne ya anya kajara akaja. Ọ kajara akaja. And she's loyal. Every time I see Barrister Apostle Ejimako, Apostle Aloy Ejimako, I call him Apostle. I hope I'm not disrespecting him. Barrister. But I'm meeting Barrister Apostle. So, Mbobla na-akpọ Aloy Ejimako amasị Barrister Apostle Aloy Ejimako. Ọ kachara akaja. Chineke. Wetere Maazị Nnamdi Kanu ụmụ nwoke dịka Aloy Ejimako. Wetere Maazị Nnamdi Kanu ụmụ nwaanyị dịka no, wetere Maazị Nnamdi Kanu ụmụ nwoke dịka Aloy Ejimako. Wetere Maazị Nnamdi Kanu ụmụ nwoke dịka Chineke. I can't hear myself. Ala Igbo na-agba aghara aghara. Onye amụma na-ekwu ọzọ na-abịa. Something, I'm receiving something that is happening, but I'm just Chineke. Ala Igbo na-agba aghara aghara. Chineke gozie Madam nne ya anya. Ala Igbo gozie nne ya anya. Ala Igbo gozie Apostle Barrister Ejimako. Ọ kajara akaja. They are at the forefront of this battle. Chineke. Ala Igbo gozie kwenu Kanu nta. Ekwekwele ka ha mechie anya ya. Ekwekwele ka ha fashie ntị. Ala Igbo na-agba aghara aghara. Chineke kelekwenu Divine Mother. Maka ndị iro Maazị Nnamdi Kanu ahapụla Maazị Nnamdi Kanu chụma Divine Mother. Chụma ka ọ dị awakened one. Ala Igbo na-agba aghara aghara. Ekelene m the gallant group in America, which I cannot call their names. Ha wunde na-ahụ maka na Maazị Nnamdi Kanu dịrị iri dị mma. That ihe niile Maazị Nnamdi Kanu chọrọ, that they met it. Mkpọ aha na Chika Edoziem, Ikenga si Chika Edoziem ya edere ha memo. Chika Edoziem ede memo. Ọ naanị ihe Chika Edoziem na-arụ gbagasi ya dee memo. Maybe ede ya ewetere ya sign ya. Ọma ihe edere na ya. Ekelene m Lady Chinyere. I had my mistake all the time. Let the Chineke call the Chiwe. Chineke ekele m gị. Nwaanyị ahụ anọ na-ebe abụ ya na-ata chingom. Chineke ekele m anyị chief Ogbuefi. Ogbuefi. Anyị chief Ogbuefi kachakwara kacha. Na group ya. They are taking care of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Ekele m Mazi Ejiasi na group ya. They are taking care of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. While Chika Edoziem dey busy, they change national coordinators of every country. But the last time I checked, I was told that a lot of people that are now akwụbata ego na akpa IPOB. Ndị na-atụ ego before, but na-atụ because people are seeing that no, that Chika Edoziem is trying to hijack, and now they are doing it directly. And one national coordinator mụ na ya kwuru okwu, ọ sị na ya ga-atụfuru ha ọnụ na ihe ama na ya gara atransfer ego ga Maazị Nnamdi Kanu si ya transfer na ha akpọọla ya 2-3 times ihe ekpere. But ya ara ahụ na ya transfer 1 naira here, ya were 50 naira transfer ebe ka ọzọ. People as loyal to Maazị Nnamdi Kanu. Every time Apostle Aloy Ejimakor barrister pụtara, o nwere ihe ọ na-ede. Maazị Nnamdi Kanu ask for your loyalty. Loyalty. That thing means a lot. Ọ na-apụta ụmụ Chineke anyị ga-enwe mmeri. No. Maazị Nnamdi Kanu ask for your loyalty. That thing will message na anyị ama na ala na-agba aghara. Mana ala na-agba aghara. Chika Edoziem, shameless. Allowing all this agboro, Ikenga, EU South Africa, and others, akwakaratingom agboro, recharge card media warrior, to be telling him what to do instead of the supreme leader. I am done. Onye ọzọ m na-ekele kwekele chana m dị niile m chọrọ ikele. Ejikwa m ohere a na-asị Nelly Ofegbu sị na ya preach idu na Maazị Nnamdi Kanu ga-apụta. Nelly Ofegbu, I am feeling na nwere ndị kechiri Maazị Nnamdi Kanu. So biko ga-akpọ idu. Boy, Idu, I know you love Maazị Nnamdi Kanu, but I don't know which kind of love. It's not my place to talk about it. Boy, Idu, ka anya Maazị Nnamdi Kanu meghe, ka ndị jie n'ọrụ ka ha lose their grip. Jarade Simon Ekpa sent his friends or his followers to go to my YouTube channel and subscribe. I saw that as a positive vibes. Some idiots are telling me that I shouldn't accept it. They are fools. How can you reject subscription and say, don't subscribe, So should I go and unsubscribe all those people? These people, they are idiots. But as an awakened one, I may eleba anya in the prophetic matter may accept. Maazị Simon, but thank you. Having said that, and when I'm website with F, I again with people in the name subscription. In one day, I can have 10,000 subscribed people. This thing, I have done it before 10 years ago. I have increased the numbers of my video. I have done it before. I swear, I have done it before. Okay? So, but for this my new YouTube channel, before I have this one, I didn't do it. But the other my channel, as from 2001, 2003, I did it. I know that website, I still have it. Okay? But I'm not diminishing what Simon Epa did. He doesn't have to do it. No matter reason he did it, I don't care. I accept it and I thank him. Still, my message to him, he has shown kindness to me. I appreciate, but I would be happy if I see him obeying Mazen and the Khan. Obeying Mazen and the Khan. And when I'm seeing him obeying Mazen and the Khan, I'll be much more happier. And there is nothing would prevent me from calling him brother. So maybe by that time, if there are anything that I have said in the past, maybe Obim Gatoto, Chukokikabia Masim, undo them. I will undo it. I just want him to be loyal to Mazen Nandekano. I want him to say it out that he's loyal to Mazen Nandekano. I want to hear him saying things, not as if he wants to overthrow Mazen Nandekano. He cannot do it anymore because he's no longer a threat. Simon Ekpa is no longer a threat to Mazen Nandekano. He was before when he was with Nelo Febo. Now, Nelo Febo is not a threat. Simon Ekpa is no longer a threat, but I want to see Simon Ekpa saying things to show that he's loyal to Mazen Nandekano. Now that Chika Edoziem na-atọ ọkpụkpụ anya mara ya n'olu, hapụrụ ndị akwakaratingom ha na-edestroy ọkụ agịra ya n'aka. Agịra ya ọkụ n'aka, ya ewere ọkụ ahụ gaa n'osimiri, gaa lie ihe n'ime osimiri. Ala Igbo na-agba aghara aghara. Ala Igbo na-agba aghara aghara. So ekelere m Simon Ekpa for the positive vibes and saying still obey Mazen Nandekano, and that will make me much more happier. And also, I'm pleading, I'm not giving an order. On this one, I'm going to say, the other one is a must. Obey Mazen Nandekano, you're my friend. But now, I'm going to say something. I would also like him to, Mazen Nandekano's siblings have suffered so much. And this message is to Nelly Febu and Simon Ekpa. More especially my friend Kanonta has suffered so much. And I wish they will ease this barrage of, on them, on Kanonta and his siblings. They have suffered so much. They lost the Queen of Heaven, they lost His Majesty, and now their brother is in harm's way. And Chika Edoziem has hired a cleanup crew and search and destroy team. And there is everyday unfounded allegations, unsubstantiated allegation. Ay, Chineke, aliwala. So allegations on them on every side, and I wish Simon Ekpa and Nelo Febu will, reduce this barrage of allegation or accusation on my friend Kanonta and his brothers and sisters, and that would be awesome. And truly, when Mazen Nandekano comes out, I think he's going to be happy, because Mazen Nandekano sent a message to me and said, Onyamuma, you're working the one, na-ekwu okwu dị mma ka enwe udo. Na-ekwu okwu dị mma ka enwe peace. So I'm extending olive branch everywhere to people to come together. Thank you. But still, the enemies of Mazen Nandekano, Agamabono, which is right now as I speak, is Chika Edoziem and his akwakaratingom, the church guard media warrior, because they are trying to overthrow Mazen Nandekano. Chineke Gozie. Mama.